can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, miss you, we eat the your little rat you. Use the youth, the money, waste a must a man to start you. Say me like a catch you, but bigger than a figure you. Take the skin of money, galang and say that it's not you. On the head, the man above end up, him a got a bet. Too much it in the kitchen, some a fly by like a pat too. My singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me.
300% raise.
It burn me.
Garbage pile up the day.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption face.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them house.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out the beach.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
Come me say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Some a go like say them powerful, me no make a bigger. The 100 promises, none of them not deliver. Cut up the youth, them rap and they down in our river. Member bold money and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police don't a market like Satan out of hell, go mash up people start like thief when them sell.
It burn me.
Stibby dim day. We in Global TV says certain kind of friend we no keep. And some informer friend we lovely. We in Global, bona fake friend and bona tape. We in Global, we not promote them, we not support them. Look at them on the cheek, come here represent for we in Global TV. Check it.
Good evening and welcome to the People's Point of View. Still swimming under the weather, but never mind, as me say. Something me always been living with. We just have to deal with it as and when it arrives. Good evening to my community party and all my family members. Me not out of it tan long because my eyes are in a painful mood. So I'm going to be behind the screen for most of the night. Platform membership holders, moderators, viewers, commenters, good evening, and welcome Debbie Jervis, good evening. Good evening to Natalia Freeman, Patricia Matthews, Annie Smith, Colleen Jones, Plains Truth, Yvonne Johnson, Beaton Teach, Real Black Woman, Pamela Akola, Elaine Turner, Pamela McNeil, Natalia Freeman, Michelle Lewis Wilson's God Gift, Michelle Johnson, Rose Sweet, JP, Precious Allen, JC, Beyond Holness, Brittany L, Darth White, good evening all, good evening and welcome. Thank you all for joining us this evening. Just let me remind you from this morning program, these goat thieves, long time them are going with it. Kent and McIntosh and Oral Brown. Long time. Enough is enough now. And this was in relation to the car that you see Popeye Newslink publish yesterday that was intercepted by the Whitton police with one big old cow, I must about 10 goats. Yes, that a go on. So, we've been dodging it for a long time, but me lay them bare this morning. And every touch, them touch people goat going forward, me I go blow them up. Yeah, we have to blow them up. Good night, Prime Minister. You want to take back seat there? We're ready for you, sir. Do you want to take a back seat until we're ready? And briefly, we just saying to Gillette Holness, do the right thing. For the sake of your country. Imagine Miss Curtis as your mother, Miss Holness. Do the right thing. The nation is asking. Everybody asks, do the right thing. A 15-year-old girl has been missing since the 8th of May, and she's from the Ferry Hill area, Ferry Hill community in Portland. If anyone knows anything, heard of anything regarding this young lady, then you should contact all the necessary emergency services, i.e. police, child protection, report to your local police, report to Crime Stopper. She was found. Okay, because to them I say the loop, put it out. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Oh boy. Jamaica people know we love news carrying, Evan Johnson. So tonight we just compare to news carrying, and we want Uno to help with to tell we if the news carrying goes so. Remember Desmond McKenzie Dolores slogan, tell we yesterday about the brilliant investment plans local government have to invest in our galangin and improve with local government services. So no know them in a parliament I tell lie, but him say in a parliament, say, one of the people of Jamaica, the major investment where him put in the agency over the last 8 years, the Jamaican people is feeling the impact, and the Jamaican people is very appreciative of the roles of local government. Wanna help me, no? Wanna help me with the news carrying, Maxine comments. If something goes on, those are who feel it, I feel it. But let us see Pauline Dixon. If Desmond argument hold quarter cup of water, would Mr. Mackenzie be able to point to us? Hey, Jesus. Lord, Desmond Mackenzie provoked me tonight when my head appeared me. I can't even launch an attack at Desmond Mackenzie. Local government, the word is. Kind of look like the word local government. Fly over the whole on our head just so. Local government. Hey. Lord Jesus, Desmond. I make you come out when me no well. You come out when head a pain me, eye a pain me, nostrils block, Desmond. Shorter breath. Me not go win the fight, so. In Desmond, you don't fit fight in this condition. Come we lose. I don't want to lose, Desmond McKenzie. Me I go tie you over hankra, Desmond. And stop the unstoppable one. I'll see you. Me I go tie you over hankra. So when me get better, me can get to you and me can cut the meat piece for the peas soup as we go along. AAB. Bear in mind, Desmond McKenzie is the Minister for Local Government. Desmond McKenzie said the investment in the agency under his Miguel King tenure, the people is feeling it. The Jamaican people are now feeling those investments. Jesus, hey, hold me. Bridle my tongue tonight. The Jamaican people are feeling the investment. And the Jamaican people are appreciative. Veronica Gale, Jacqueline Brooks, of that investment. But Desmond McKenzie's portfolio as local government have oversight of the municipal corporations across the country. Thereby, he also has oversight of the portfolios under local government. Your roads, your water, your market, your drains, your gullies, your cemeteries, your community center, your home for the elder, one hope or something. Water irrigation and distribution for the local community, the upkeep of your local municipal corporation, roads. Please, Jamaican, Sharon Bernard, help me to tell me which part and which one I want to tell Desmond McKenzie how it will go good for you. When I feel the success, when the street lighting and when you have water till you can take it, and water, wet grass. When you road them barber green. When you have a black drain will cause flood across the country. Why Desmond McKenzie trouble me in a sick state in a circle? Desmond McKenzie said, oh no, Jamaica people say don't like fool. Not talk. Now ask the question, say what you say, sir? Which part and how? Desmond McKenzie said, you the people of Jamaica is feeling his work. And you the people of Jamaica. Desmond McKenzie said it, not me. So when I look somebody for cuss, when I look somebody for cuss, or talk, and Desmond McKenzie, no come talk for me, Sonia Newman Smith. When me are the innocent. When me are the innocent one in all this, me just news carrier, so. Me just telling you what Desmond McKenzie said. How for him tenure and the investment in a local government, Cynthia B. You don't feel it. You don't appreciative of it. You know when I have water in a bathroom. You know when a pothole deeper than bomb craters. You know what barely have street light, and if you don't have them barely work. You know what drains and gullies them black up. Uno will bush and weed take over the cemetery. Uno wanna market them derelict and stink and broke down and full of water because there's no good drainage system in the water. Yes, Desmond Mackenzie, Sefitol say, uno feel it. Uno feel the investment. Uno appreciative of it. Clap for yourself, Jamaica, if you gave Desmond Mackenzie such an utterance to come out here, come try pull wool, R.J. Robbins. Pull wool over for me eye. But one thing I can guarantee you, Mr. Mackenzie, this is nowhere near over. Me I go come back to it. When me get better, when me can run you around the house, left, right, and center, Desmond Mackenzie, me and you on the ball pitch. Me I go come back. Me not fight you. In a sick, tired state when me I go lose. Me no fool like that. Desmond Mackenzie, me I go fight your hearty. Hearty fight. Hearty fight. Hearty fight. Right, somebody asked a question this morning. I forgot which one of the globalists, but I'm hoping you are here. After I did this morning's live, somebody asked what permission to intervene means in the legal kerfuffle that is happening in our constitutional crisis. Now, permission to intervene, what this means, because Parler is a party to the case, because the case is really about Parler. In law, what you would call Parler is an interesting party. Andy Jones, how are you? An interesting party. And when you do this application, you apply on the basis that you can assist Jamaican. I think you asked that question now that I see you pop up. Anthony Stewart, how are you doing, bro? Thanks. Chanel. Oh, yes. Yes, you did ask for two. Chanel Williams. So what it is, Georgia Dennis, Paula thinks she can assist or support the government and the Attorney General's argument. Thereby, she has applied to intervene as an interesting party. What I don't know, though, if Paula Llewellyn, Venezuela, will be making that argument herself to the court when the case is being heard later in June. Or her argument is going to be made by her counsel, but no doubt that Paula Llewellyn will be writing the argument that she's producing in support that the court aired the law. What I want to hear from them, because airing the law and error in law is two different things. Error in law, you misapply the law, you apply the law wrongly. When a judge or a court erred in law, you fail to take something in consideration blatantly, which is there, which you should have and did not, would be the argument, Alva Anderson, would be the argument that the government and Paula Llewellyn will be advancing on the appeal. But we'll wait to see how it goes when it comes. What ruling will come down from the Jamaican Appeal Court, and Whoever loses, will they trot along to the Privy Council? Is the next question. Herbert Tuesday. So I hope that answers your question, Jamaican TV. Paula Llewellyn thinks she have an interesting argument in support of the case, and she can assist with presenting the argument to the court as to why they're making the appeal based on the judge hearing. Dam ba dim ba da dim dam dam. In an blatant, hey, Norman Brown. We're not talking about Dunn now. Hey, we're talking about Brown, Brenda Elson. Norman Brown. No. Beverly, how you do? Norman Brown. Norman Brown. No, the name not familiar to no. Norman Brown. Where is 18 degree north? Hello, Miss I don't know, me always forget this good lady name. But I don't know the good lady over 18 degree north. Hello, Norman. You all right, sir? 18 degree north. Zara Burton. Hello, Zara. 18 degree north. Zara Burton. Norman Brown. Andrew Holness. Good God Almighty, Andrew. If you pay you to keep yourself out of problem, you would make a dime. Not a penny. Norman Brown. Norman Brown. Is Norman Brown not one of the director and shareholder in Andrew Holness Estate Bridge Company building Galangin? Is it not Norman Brown? No. The name no ring a bell. No. Norman Brown. Hey. Andrew Holness. Give Norman Brown chair for the UDC, Urban Development Corporation, or some bagarants it name. To the conflict of interest stirs. Do you see any conflict of interest here? That a former director or current director, we're going to say former, for the purpose of we don't know if he's still director, because we never check Claudette Robbins. Never heard of Norman Brown, the director and shareholder in one of Andrew Holness company? Never heard. No, sir. Millicent Jones, Jim Ashley. Norman Brown. Is this the same Norman Brown, Prime Minister, that is director and shareholder in your company? Is this the same Adam Brown, your business partner, Prime Minister, that you have given one of our public service jobs? Beat and Teach, you never hear about Norman Brown. Debbie, you never hear about Norman Brown. Will the Prime Minister be able to answer any question to us as to whether, I've been a circle, how you do, as to whether there's any conflict of interest with Norman Brown post Given that, if it is this Norman Brown that is a business partner of Andrew Holness, is there not conflict of interest here? Or me just a walk and look for something when I really did it? Or should I say, in their defense, I saw the Westminster politics go. You don't give people job based on qualification. You give people job based on how they align to the leader of the party and the political agenda of that leader, Lady J. Love. Them not hide them nepotism anymore, Lady J. Not at all. Them just throw it in our face because we can't do nothing about it. We are not a fool, we are big dunce. So them can just do anything up in our face, so. And none of we now go can talk. We probably don't even remember who Norman Brown be, because a long time Zara Burton covered this story. Verna Shaw. A long time Zara Burton covered this story. So, them not remember who Norman Brown is. So we can do this appointment. We can give him this cushy pillar to lay down pan. Ivan Riley, and we can act like nothing not happened. To the people of Jamaica, do you think him a chairman of the housing agency as well? Backside. The another housing agency and National Housing Trust are two different things in it, I would assume. He is or was a chairman. May I tell you, it's just open your face, so. But because the mainstream media them just sit down and lap up with politicians, so them can't do fair, unbiased reporting, Prof. Gorgeous Lady. Them can't do fair, unbiased reporting. Their reporting have to either silent to the issue that they should be informing the people about, or them blatantly turn a blind eye like it not happen, them not see it not exist, a lie we tell Jacqueline Murray. This is the behavior we want green, where we politician them graceful with all the while. They will just make up things and tell we, like how Desmond McKenzie, with the portfolio for local government, I tell Uno say, the investment we him making at the agency for the 8 years, only the Jamaica people feel it and now become appreciative of it. I don't know how far the Jamaica stop. I don't know which part Desmond McKenzie Jamaica start, and I don't know which part Desmond McKenzie Jamaica stop. John Pugh. Just like how the Holness corruption carry string, it grow on corner, then it come back on the street, it go up on highway, and Holness corruption just all over the place. So while Holness is on a frivolous rant about citizenship and nationality and added passport into it by Hugh Wildman, them just make it up and tell we so, because we must believe it, because that's so it go. We're not bright enough to work out, so them a tell lie to we. We're not bright enough to know them a pull a wool over our eyes. We're not bright enough to identify nepotism. Neither are we bright enough to identify cronyism, corruption, and downright liberty taking in public office. Oh no, we're not so bright. How we figure know the same thing that when we don't have water in our pipe, when we road them look like America drop bomb on the whole of them. But Desmond Mackenzie said, "We don't feel it and we don't appreciate it." We don't know which one of the feeling I'm talking, done it. If I the feeling, Shana Simit, like that woman, when Mark Golden, the leader of the opposition, make our life so hard, make hungry and distress a killer labor right. Huh? Hungry and distress a kill a labor right that went out to vote, to demonstrate rather, against Mark Golden. How Mark Golden make hungry a killer. One thing we are sure of, she never deny say she not hungry and distressed a killer. We're quite clear upon that. What we're not clear on, or what she at least Kutzlerin is not clear on, is who cause our hunger and our distress. And Holness, conflict of interest. The ultimate leader must this, and the ultimate leader must that. Divided loyalty. Divided loyalty, he said, to the country, to your business interests, to your business partner, pondering to your wife. What are you talking about, Prime Minister? In which do you have undivided loyalty when you're juggling all of these balls together, Prime Minister? Of which Prime Minister have your undivided loyalty? The people of Jamaica, your wife and business and political partner, your business interests offshore, Prime Minister, your business friendship and partnership like Norman Brown, Prime Minister. Which do you have divided loyalty? Which of these that I've mentioned, Prime Minister, have your Andrew Holness divided loyalty? Which is an ask. I honestly say, you know, when I make up this something and talk about Ono, I Ono say it. Undivided loyalty. But to what though? We're not quite clear on. Should we see undivided loyalty in any and all cases? Or, Prime Minister, is there some cases that we can look at conflict of interest? And in other cases, Prime Minister Loretta Williams, and in other cases, Prime Minister, we can look away, turn the blind eye. It never happened. I was not there to the situation. Janet Moody, Jamaican Carlos, Wagwan bro. Norman Dunn, Carlos. Not Norman Dunn. We are on to another Norman. Norman Brown. Does the name ring a bell? Carlos Gray. Zara Burton. Andrew Holness. 18 degrees north. Does it ring a bell? Carlos Gray. Norman Brown, chair of the Urban Development Corporation. Norman Dunn, not Dunn, not Dunn, Brown. Hey, the Norman them really make rounds in our Galangian. But Norman Brown, a business partner of the Prime Minister, is now the chair for the Urban Development Corporation. Brand Jamaica, how are you? Who does the Prime Minister has undivided loyalty to? His wife, the Speaker of the House and head of the legislature. His business interests is offshore, like the ADMAT and the SCADMAT and the FRADMAT. All of them. No, just get something for Prime Minister Holness offshore company that held his Beverly Hills property in Jamaica is dissolved. Pangarangs. When was this published? This was published April 1st. A deep dive into the possible tax implication then and now. There's a whole mouthful here to read from Zara Burton's article. And if I can pull this show, no, come and have time to read tonight, you know. I'm not telling a lie. No. I'm not in the mood to read tonight. Da 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 da. Oh. Yes, here it is. Here it is. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta. So I can bra-ta-ta-ta-ta. Hold on a second. Master Garnett, how are you? Carla, how are you? Hold on. Carla Singh. Let me bring this in and come back over, yes, sir. So that was the April 1st publication from Zara Burton. From Zara Burton. Prime Minister Andrew Holness' offshore company that held his Beverly Hills property in Jamaica is dissolved. Deep dive into the possible tax implication and then. But me not go read phone right now. May I go come back to this tomorrow? Maybe my head feel better. Where we can go through its former owner, the St. Lucian offshore entity ADMAT Incorporated, has been dissolved. No, sir. The international business company IBC was set up in February 28 while Mr. Holness held office at the Ministry of Education in accordance with the statement in 2016. Him and attorney Patrick Bailey, Mr. Holness was ADMAT-only director, blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to come back to this tomorrow. Notice of company dissolved, ADMAT Incorporated. Take note that the international business company, ADMAT Incorporated, blah, 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 which to incorporated in February, has registered article of dissolve. Take note, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, may I go do something there? And this was done in 2021. So Panzara start after him, you see. He might run around the world and I dissolve this and I dissolve that. But when he dissolve these things, another probably private trust or blind trust, would be more of a blind trust, is created when them something a transfer to a blind trust hard to find. Blind trust is very, very hard to find. Application to incorporate and register. This would have been when the company was just registered in the St. Lucia registry. Hold on, them people. No, sir. I need to find the one in relation to, I'm going to look for that one anyway. The one where to do with the Brown guy, Norman Brown. Oh, speak another paragraph, yeah. Yes. So when Norman Brown come up here, in the Gina, the Zara Burton article. But tomorrow, hopefully my head better where can sit down and read it, even though I don't know if I hate read something with numbers in a car, I don't know, I can't count a number, confuse me. But we're going to come back to this tomorrow. Hopefully my head is better and my eyes, so we can really have a read through this together, because it's quite a dive into the Prime Minister's tax implication. But when me read it, you say all of them something with money and number, we don't go and just have to listen carefully. Because me now can't explain to you what they mean. Or tell them say me understand what they mean. Me just don't understand number. I'm afraid to talk it. The dunce like that. But yes, we're gonna deal with the article here tomorrow. There's an awful lot to go through in this article. The name Donovan Williams, I remember. Oh, Donovan Williams was the director and Brown was the business partner. Is it not? But however, in my view, there is a conflict of interest here. This is where it ends. Delroy Williams, that a feather. Brother, a feather. No, sir. I want hope of them really take liberty with you, the people of Jamaica. But yes, people, we're going to come back at this article tomorrow. Hopefully, me head in a good mood because the hay fever and the sinus and everything is just throwing me from one corner to the next. Nose stuffy, eye pain me, nose around when him feel like. Angela 48349. I'm not really in the best of myself. And that's why Desmond McKenzie run out. Because he must have said, me take him on. Like going down too well tonight. I will win. Me will put on the fight for one another day. Desmond McKenzie and Andrew Holness. We will put down the fight for another day. Jamaica people, we're not going to wake up. We're not going to wake up to the constant abuse on our country, the constant abuse on our purse, the constant abuse on our constitution. That's even Paula. Say she have faith, go help out. Desmond McKenzie, no, so Desmond McKenzie in a hospital, he need in a parliament for yesterday to today at their lie. How the people them I feel the investment where he make in a local government over the last 8 years, and the people of Jamaica is appreciative of it. Desmond McKenzie is a 2 notes I mean at the chant. For fight. Me have the mixture you know, Angela, the green rubbing alcohol, and me add ganja and pimenta to it. So yes, me have it. Thank you. So 2 days to me now go win tonight. Me know say the one down at Clarendon, sick on the palm bed, none of used to himself, Mike Henry. But we're going to book you from Cage and Corner and the Holness. Because of one thing we don't know. We're not so crooked and be-faced with no crookedness. That's all not really hide with it, you know. We push it up right in the hole of our face. We must accept it. As so it go. As so we want it. Perfect 3 for 3 days conditions. What I use a tablet called loratadine, but I will look into that if I go on the street tomorrow. We look at the chemist. Sanjay Benjamin, how are you? Andrew Holness, friend, business partner, Norman Brown. Special, how you do? Norman Brown is director for the Urban Development Corporation. Has Norman Brown been placed there, Prime Minister, as a payback for something you owe, Mr. Brown? Did you place Mr. Brown there as a money swindler, Prime Minister? One that would help to do the swindling of your enrichment. Can't no thief, you know. So we have to ask if a plan or not plan for thief. Let us look at it. We want to know the motive of putting Norman Brown there. Do you owe Norman Brown one? Is Norman Brown great and money swindling and money laundering, Prime Minister? Will Norman Dunn be able, Prime Minister, to swindle money through these funds, these foundations, and all of them, something there? Where a lot of MP open the minister, when become an MP, when have a foundation or a not-for-profit organization. How skilled, Prime Minister, is Mr. Brown in money laundering, in swindling, Prime Minister? Because, Prime Minister, you don't do nothing with something not enough for you. All a blind one-eye puss, Prime Minister, can see that you don't get involved in nothing where you not get, you not make alliance after it. You don't work them way there. You that something for something, Prime Minister. You the one hand in, one hand out, Prime Minister. So we can trust you and your business partner them. You thief land where your Beverly House mansion built pat. Your wife thief land where she built 800 million complex pan. Me not go run down the road there yet. But more and more, Georgia Lynch, people are saying, are calling out Juliet Holness in relation to property document. Me not see it yet, allegedly. So there are property documents related to the Silvera where Juliet named upon. Me not take it as a story. Me not see no official source to it yet, but Juliet, your name a call. I wonder if by chance anything could have gone so. And if anything could have gone so, what would this mean for the whole Silvera kerfuffle? But we are going to stay out of it while we don't see no official declaration or we don't know of the truth to it. But Juliet, your name a call. We don't know, me love Can News, you know. We don't know, me love Can News. So me just a carry the news and I ask you, Juliet. It is said that your name is on property document belonging to Melissa Silvera. Me just a ask, is it a rumor, Miss Holness? Something go so? Anything in a hit near so? Is it something that we should or could develop on, Miss Holness? Or it is a frivolous story, like how Pika said, with data protection allegation has no merit to it. But we can't trust on anymore because the Prime Minister and his wife lie, nepotistic, finger-fearing, and downright corrupt. The people of Jamaica refuse to wake up. The longer the people of Jamaica wallow into this deep sleep, the longer these barbarians will continue to strive. We have to pull the baby feed out of the big man's mouth. It's as simple as that. We have to pull the baby feed out of the big man's mouth. If the big man decides to sit down and name off the baby feed, we are entitled to pull the baby feed out of the big man's mouth. Because of being nonsense, Holness, and him friend them. Take we go along in for Dolly House. Beat and teach everywhere Holness, the Norman Brown, follow him. Dolly House, we are playing. That is our politics. Some Jamaican people think sliced bread wasn't as good as this Prime Minister. A lot of us cannot wait to see the back of a traitor, a thief, a betrayer to the country. a serial constitutional violator. And we could go on and on. Shauna Williams, thank you very much. And we could go on and on and on to no ends, explaining the fault of this prime minister, the corruption, the theft, the money laundering, the nepotism, the conflict of interests, the crime of this prime minister. We could go on and on and on, nifty friend. A prime minister who is even unable to promise you, I will not steal from you. A prime minister who cannot, his statutory declaration since 2021, an early declaration made by politicians and public officials, have not been able to be signed off because this, your prime minister, is unable to say where he got his stolen goods from. Do you know in British law, handling stolen goods is a crime? Are you handling stolen goods, Prime Minister? Are you a thief, Prime Minister? Winston Daly. I wonder if you thief like the goat thief them from St. Elizabeth, Prime Minister. I wonder if you thief like the goat and cow thief them from my community, Prime Minister. I wonder if you thief like Kenton McIntosh. And I wonder if you thief like Oral Brown. Well, if Jamaica not tie down their cow to them, Oral Brown and Kenton will take it up. I wonder if an Andrew Holness on our work for, because me are telling my people, them two boys, just like when I say Andrew and Juliet are serial thief. Just like when I say Andrew and Juliet are serial thief. Them two boys are serial thief in our community. Them are serial thief across St. Elizabeth. Them are serial thief across Jamaica. And hypocritically, because of their family member, dodge the story for a long while. 2 weeks ago, they almost run out upon them when them thief 6 goats in our community. They were caught red-handed on CCTV. But when Popeye Newslink put out the car yesterday, straight away I know that is Oral Brown's car. And I said, I'm going to flush out Oral when daylight, because enough is enough. I'm going to flush out Oral and Kenny when daylight. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Nobody can raise no goat in peace. Sake of them two criminal here. Nobody. We remember if anyone out there remember one video. I think that video that did reach TikTok and Facebook. I think that was last year or 2022. Laverne Baker. But when they catch this year one, I don't remember which part of Jamaica them catch him. But when them a question him, the drunkard tell the people them say St. Anne's him come from. No, him come from Parity in St. Elizabeth. Parity Hilltop, St. Elizabeth. Oral Brown is from Parity Spice Grove, St. Elizabeth. Georgia, only for people in a Jamaica involved in a galang in here. A lot of the A lot of the butchers them wanna see I sell meat in our market. On if you ask them when I go market. A breeding cow this sir, a thieving cow this sir, your cow stamp by whatever authority, sir. You have somebody will raise cow, sir. Listen, especially goat. People afraid to raise goat in our community. Like literally, because of these two monsters. Because of these two monsters, people literally afraid to raise goat, especially in our community. And we must careful our meat we not eat out there. You see, like that bull cow there, we're stuck in the back of the car with about 10 goat on the back seat. By the time you kill those animals, their meat have gone into stress and has started producing poisonous chemical as a counter to the stress, Pauline Jones. Not lean, let Pauline Jones. So now be careful of some of the meat. When I go meat shop go buy, give on the children them. When I give them stress and problem to eat, lack to get great. Yes, the junk crow know about mechanics, which you. Me say, I some non-ambitious boy them. A boy them will get opportunity. Oral come to England twice. Kenny come here and get the port. Dennis Hall. Woman from America come married to Kenny. Him couldn't wait till him filing come through. Him went pan a goat thieving spree. They unstop everyone and I succumb. The woman walk away from the embarrassment. So just like how you protect your goat them, protect your country and the finances of your country from people like Andrew Holness and Andrew Holness, criminal entities, criminal gangs, criminal associate and criminal friends and criminal wife. All you pick them, Andrew Holness involved in the crime because all in Foster, Lilith Lockerbie, Jeanette Riley, because even in your pick them name, you commit the crime Andrew Holness. Even in your pick them name, you commit the crime. This one, the Oral Brown, it is alleged that Oral may be involved or responsible for the murder of Miss Merle Foster Bartlett, very prominent woman in our community, Kate M. This Oral Brown menace to the community, menace to people, goat and cow, is also said he may be responsible for Miss Foster Bartlett's murder. Barely 2 weeks or 3 weeks pass with them your boy and no thief. This same Oral Brown thieving baby mother car. The car got Montego Bay, go change license plate. Spray it in a different color. Oh, sorry. and come back to St. Elizabeth, saying by car a Montego Bay, and I drive around the same baby mother in the car when thief from the same baby mother. Yes, this oral brown, we finna tie your goat to you, oral gone with it. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. I only a thing to say. When if you just walk and thief fan whistle. Out of your Andrew Holness who thief at oral. So go that Andrew thief more than you. Anyway, my people, thank you very much. As I said, the feeling I come better by little better. But especially the head and the eye feeling, me just want it go because that is the bigger part of my problem, the feeling in my eyes and in my head. But thank you all very much for being here on the People's Point of View this evening. To those on the X, thank you. To those on GTV Group, those on Global TV Studio, and to those on Producer Wayne Global Television. Thank you all very much for being here this evening on the People's Point of View, exploring the Prime Minister's conflict of interest. Thank you all very much, and we look to see you here tomorrow morning for your At a Glance program. Thank you very much, and good night from Global Television.